Welcome to another Pursuing Travel with the Millers Adventures. Today, we're going to take a day trip around Curacao, which is a small island country part of the Kingdom of the Netherlands that's in the Southern Caribbean, part of the ABC Islands. We took this day trip outside of Williamstad, which is wonderful, but you got to see the rest of the island too. Our first stop was to see wild flamingos in the natural flamingo habitat. It was the first time we had ever seen wild flamingos, and it's well worth taking a look and seeing that. There's other natural landmarks in Curacao, including the Hato Caves, which are unique, as most caves you think you go underground. This one you actually go up around 40 or 50 stairs up into a bluff that overlooks the Hato International Airport. So it's very unique to go up and then inside the cave, which has all the stalagmites, stalactites that any normal kind of cave would have, as it's a limestone region. But being up that high on the bluff allowed us to get some really nice views of the ocean and operations over at Hato International Airport that serves the Curacao. So we're able to see planes go by and things like that. There's also a nice nature trail that includes, and I haven't seen this anywhere else in the Caribbean so far, is petroglyphs from the native tribes. It's hard to see here, but the little white arrows are showing where the carvings were, but it's deteriorated over time. You'll see also plenty of wildlife like iguanas. We also headed by some of the historic homes of Curacao that are museums, like the Curacao House, which is a home, thatch-roofed home with an interesting cacti fence that would have been used by a formerly enslaved individual. You can also see the flip side, which is the land house, which is the plantation home. This particular one is a restaurant now. The Curacao House and other homes are museums, but they unfortunately weren't open when we were taking our tour. But it is a place the places that will give you unique and interesting views into the history of Curacao. When you go to the Caribbean, you think of beautiful water. Well, Curacao, we found, absolutely has that. You can also see, as you can see here, sea turtles right off of the pier. You can snorkel with them as well, as you saw there, but it is illegal to touch or get really too close to the sea turtles because they are an endangered species. But it's really cool to see them up close. And then the beaches are just absolutely stunning there. They also have cliffs, so we saw people cliff jumping, and because parts of Curacao are a bit mountainous, are hilly, I should say, but just wonderful beaches. So you have a good mixture of natural sights you can see, beaches, and of course history. You can see here, this is an island on the trade winds, so my hair was a little bit messed up in that particular picture. But we also went and had lunch at the Blue View in West Punt, Curacao. This is up on the northern side of the island, a little ways away from Williamstad. Has wonderful views, relaxing. And you can also get some interesting dishes, like we have here, that are traditional Curaçaoan dishes. We also tried, one of the dishes is iguana, We had never had iguana before, and this was kind of like an iguana stew in a way. And people use it, the phrase often, it tastes like chicken. It really did, but it had extra bones in it. We also visited the Curacao liquor factory, which is Señor's genuine Curacao. Blue Curacao is what you would know it as. It's made from Laraja oranges, which originally they're descendants from oranges in Seville, they're Spain. They are a kind of bitter orange that over time adapted to Curaçao's arid climate. So it's what they make the blue Curacao, which is actually not blue, it's a clear liquid, but they dye it blue. So we were able to tour the factory, which is in a land house. So one of the plantation homes from the old days in Curaçaoian history. And we're able to take a look at how it's manufactured, what ingredients are included in the Curacao, our blue Curacao drink, the liquor. And we were able to go to a gift shop and get gift sets, candies with blue Curacao in it, and we're able to tour a historic home. There's also plenty of beautiful views that you can see. It's not just swimming and all of those the other kind of places. There's a lot of great scenery and places where you can, from a high up hill, enjoy Williamstad, and you'll see that the Queen Emma Bridge was actually open at that point to let ships pass by. You also have the I Love Curacao sign that you can go see. And our final stop on our little day trip was out to Fort Nassau, which is one of the multiple forts that were built to protect the natural harbor of Curacao that runs through Williamstad. This fort is high up on a hill and also is used as the port control area now. So this air traffic control like building is the port control for the port of Curacao, where you can see from there views of the Queen Juliana Bridge. You can also see the Queen Emma Bridge, the floating pontoon bridge, and Williamstad, and also just beautiful views of the hilly terrain. So that was our final stop. That was a wonderful day trip. So I really encourage you, when you're in Curacao, don't just stay at the resort, get out and see the island. Thanks for watching. Visit our website, check out all of that in the description, and subscribe if you enjoyed this content.